So having worked with in the co-working spaces arena with StyleWork, I'm privileged to have worked with a lot of startups, unicorns. Right, we're talking about students, freshers here who are looking at job applications. Right, how should they ideally, hit the right job, nail the right job? How should recruiters identify the right talent for them? But eventually, there are like phases of dreams that people see. Right, any startup unicorn founder today that we see, right, was somewhere, interviewing for a college, then for a placement, and he was competing in his own life, right? So what is it? I think I want to take it one notch higher here, that every student should aspire, right, to be a not just a breadwinner for himself, but to be able to create jobs tomorrow. At least that inspiration, that aspiration should also be there, right? So tomorrow, any startup founder that I have seen, I have realized that what are the key skills that differentiate them, right? So those skill sets are something which is very important, that students today should start inculcating and start understanding that these are the attributes that will take them places. Whether or not tomorrow they found a company is very different, right? Leadership is an attribute. It's not just a position or a designation. It's a lifestyle. So students need to understand that adaptability is very important, right? Curiosity and creativity is also important. They should be able to, build on what they have, with whatever resources are available. And that is where we all humans are very different. We are probably equated to be sitting at this point of time, all of us together, but before this and after this, our lives will go in different routes and directions, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
So we need to realize that at any given point of time, adaptability is important. With whatever resources that we get, we need to actually think as a problem solver. Like they say, if you're not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem, right? So you need to be able to solve problems. And I'm sure any organization, irrespective of the industry or the ecosystem that you're venturing into, these are basic characteristics and attributes that students should themselves develop, hone their own skill sets, because they will probably realize 10 years down the line what they are good at. So they should never be afraid of trying out new things. It's absolutely fine. Life is too short any which way, and we don't even know the length of it, right? So it's absolutely fine to keep trying out things and exploring themselves, enjoying life. And probably that is where the message to any student should be on these lines, that think of yourself as being able to give opportunities and jobs to other people when you are at that position. That's
Okay.
I think that's a really brilliant point. We are not just aspiring to have a good job,
Yeah.
but going beyond that and having an aspiration to become a founder and give jobs.
Absolutely.
So then your base becomes very different.
In very
Mukul.
olden times, there are four things I can remember, and so two of them is very important, right? One is in our shastras, is what we say, right? Earth, which is money. So you have different stages of life, right?
Dharma,
Uh,
artha, kam, moksha.
correct, right? And you have to live these four in different stages and ages of your life,
Yeah.
right? So dharma is the most important, with what they say. But I feel that earth is also very important, right? And by earth, they used to mean not that you are making money for yourself, you are creating jobs
Correct.
for everybody else, and you are an enabler for an economy. So that's what your role in the economy is. And then calm and moksha come later on as you age, right? So that's, I think, very important. So that starts off from the age of 18, 20.